Ray Jr. doing the international tour, right?
Yeah.
Taking some heads. I mean, Shadow, didn't have a great showing at last year's EVO. I think he got like top 60 something. He fell out early for his expectation. I think expectation of people around him. So I'm sure he wants to do really well this year because obviously we got TWT points on the line. He's on the leaderboard. We got some EWC tickets to come.
Yeah, there's a lot at stake here, man. It's not just, I mean, of course, everybody wants to call themselves an EVO champion, right? Because and look, it doesn't matter what EVO you're talking about. I'll take any of them.
Yeah.
And I feel like you'd be crazy to say otherwise.
Yeah, the big question for Shadow for me is like which characters is he bringing out this weekend? Because sometimes it could be a grab bag with this guy, right? You think about the ZAFINA, but I've seen Kazuya, Claudio. Sometimes he'll go even deeper with an Elisa or a Zhao Yu.
Yeah, there's a question.
Devil Jin.
There's the lingering question of like how much of that is about what he wants to put on the table and how much of that is in search of like different answers, right? Yes. Or even matchup knowledge or just being able to reinforce some concepts. But with him right now, it's been ZAFINA, and it's pretty much been that way almost since the start of the game, right? Claudio ZAFINA shell been serving him well up until this point. Took him a little bit of time last year to get cooking like that, but once he did, you saw the player that you see here, and he's had a really great year this year. However, he's come up close a few times on some really big wins. He has to be able to get a big performance this weekend, I think, to satisfy his own personal expectations.
ICARUS making him sweat in these 2 rounds so far, but
that uppercut, baby.
Sniped them. Should have ended out easy with, he's going to get that little bit of damage. I respect it with the Rage Art to make sure to secure the kill. And you know what? Let's take this 10, 15 seconds of your life you're not going to get back here.
I love the cinematics, yes. I love them. She
JoJo's,
holds it all in the palm of her hand.
You got the JoJo stand in Season 2 here with how many... She got the install, the...
hey, with how active he is? Yeah. He's a little bit more active than Hermit Purple, man.
Yeah.
He's doing damage, too.
Yeah.
Already,
nice hop kick challenge.
But for Shadow, you're cool with that. It's a tell, too, especially with ICARUS. It'll show, hey, after that blocked Azazel attack out of Tarantula stance like that, in some of these clutch situations, he'll bet on the hop kick.
Finishes it. Yeah, caught him moving.
We finish Rekkas here. We finish.
Gonna spike him down. No, heat here. And then goes to the mix-up with the Mantis Claw. And gonna stay back. Oh, I don't know what he came in with, but he got floated for it. Gonna spend the Rage early here. Yeah, doesn't have heat or anything else to try to extend the combo. So once that even up the life bars, take away that gray life, Shadow's still gonna have a little bit of a lead here. ICARUS still has that Starburst stack.
Big whiff.
Little punish. Regular throw gets broken. We're gonna throw out the Blade. Oh, got the DP trade in neither favor.
Oh, spring kick! Oh. Is that deep? That's good defense. That's active defense. That's what I call that.
You got to make the call in the moment, right?
All right. Shadow poking with a lot of mids here. Trying to find some way to break down ICARUS' guard.
Yeah, but like, if this was Tekken 7, Shadow would be completely fine playing the slow game, right?
This game is a little bit different in terms of what it forces out of you in terms of active decision-making as well. You can't be afford to be passive in some of these situations. Character offenses are too front-loaded and too powerful to just give them chances.
Just on a sliver. Spend it. A little bit nerfed, but still a really good move. And that's not even a Shadow classic. That's a ZAFINA classic.
Yeah.
Finish the string at the very end.
I've been mashing into that all the time.
Yeah. And always when it's about to win you the round, too. And the messed up thing is that even if you call it out with a block, it's not that punishable.
It's not that
minus 12, minus 13, I believe. So it's a great round ender.
It's a frustrating attack too, just because at that range too, she has those two normals those two lows that look very, very similar, and you become so desperate to guard her sometimes just to be able to deal any kind of punishment that sometimes if you're not like super focused, like oh yeah, she has the threat of that follow up. Yeah. It's really easy to just like kind of autopilot your way in the mashing and that. Even at this level of pool play, you might see that sometimes. And that's one reason, I mean, when it comes to character offenses, especially at this stage in pools, you got to be able to test the other player, man. It doesn't matter how good they are.
Yeah. And especially like doing reads like that in the first game where if it doesn't go well, you still got another game, but you got information. The worst time is like those do or die rounds, those final rounds where it's like, man, you didn't really need to do it now. ICARUS, I mean, we've been talking up Shadow, but ICARUS has been playing pretty solid with this Claudio.
Yeah, I like the way he's playing compact, too, here.
Ooh, but the sidestep.
He's willing to box with Shadow in this close range like this. Not really scared off his ZAFINA's opposite. There we go.
Cancels the
Heat burst activation. I like the crouch jab to steal his turn back. The explosion.
Ooh.
Just out of range of that running. Oh, man, the glyph just right in front of his face. Shadow able to get the whip punish, get the round.
So the forward. Oh, big counter.
Manticore, yep. Spike the floor? No?
Oh, a little bit too far away.
That's so much chip afforded just for blocking a mid, man.
Again, it takes a little bit of her life to do it, but then she gains like 3 or 4 health back just from each hit. It's like you're paying money to make money.
Yeah, I mean, hey, interest rates are pretty high right now, man. Especially in this game with this character.
Spikes him down.
And then I like the sidewalk right as well after.
To control the wall. Nice power crush through. There is a gap through that.
Good option from ICARUS.
1+2 throw. Switches sides. Neither player has popped heat. Nice challenge again with the duck jab. That's a Shadow Classic there. Finishing the 10 string.
Like you said, especially on round-ending scenarios like that, betting on it there. And that could be a part of that lesson that he took from that last game as well. These extended strings like this, he wants to press back.
Yeah, ICARUS getting a hit by a lot of the last hits on certain strings, so testing his knowledge, but we're going downstairs.
Running to activate. Ooh, sidestep 4. Rare footage of sidestep 4 missing like that.
That's somebody on Twitter right now doing hashtag T8 report. Oh, fakes the throw though. Spends it. All right, we get 3 for free. Nice little micro step. He's trying to force his way out here. And spends it.
Low
Not
smash,
the kill.
yeah.
No, just a little bit short. Oh, that was his opportunity, but he gets another one with a 4-4-4.
There you go. Shadow backing up. Finds his opening here.
Yeah.
Take the floor break.
Up forward 1 again.
No longer in the equation here, but now we go back up. Heat burst cancel.
Still
Unfortunately gets tagged, but that could have been a lot worse.
Ooh, the tarantula launcher. What do we end here? Yep.
Into your mid engager, into your stepping mid kick, and just like that,